have schizophrenia.
Also, multiple PTSD is schizophrenia. So just because only a certain percentage of people who got schizophrenia doesn't mean that the rest of them don't have.
From the descendants of Alexander's officers, there sprang a simple offshoot, Antiochus Epiphanes.
I mean, that out of the norm experience that trashes your sense of reality. Social media experience trashes your sense of reality. So let's say that you're this Brady Bunch family driving down the road and have just this amazing life, whether or not you're a young kid, 12 or 13, and you pass through the most horrific wreck, this dude's just being scraped off the road, da-da-da. That in itself can cause PTSD.
I'm sure that could, like, I have a big scar in my arm. I got into a really, I've been in a few car accidents, but this was the worst one I ever got into. It was horrible. I passed out, had to be rushed to the hospital, stayed there, got surgery done, had multiple broken bones, fractured, and I didn't get in a car for a long time, and when I did, I would have a panic.
Not the butt.
So I guess
got to. You got my other team.
That's like a car accident.
Yeah, that would be PTSD. No, that would be PTSD all day. I mean, I understand. I get that. I mean, I would too. You know, it can be experienced. There's no like ABC. Like, hey, this is PTSD. You know, it's like it can happen to anybody, and it's.
So though next to them, they lead their division, ain't they?
That what you just said right there.
I think Denver had in their division.
That's true. Anything could, like,
that bro?
was PTSD. I think the thing with the complex.
I said Denver leading their division, ain't they?
Like, for example, you just said the complex.
See, the teams might be out the playoffs.
As a complex.
Who, Denver?
All of those things you just mentioned.
The teams.
Ah, yeah. They started off on the wrong foot.
Bad.
Complex instead of just like the normal diagnosis.
Yeah, I mean, I get where you're coming from. I mean, I'm the same. Like I said, I grew up in foster care group homes, and it wasn't just because, my skull was split by my dad with a hammer, or he ran over.
Yo, Mike static.
Or like, then can't stand open doors. That's how I was doing things. I mean,
oh my goodness.
I just
hey, you can't fix your mic?
That's what I am diagnosed with. That's it. On top of other things, anxiety, depression, sleep apnea, and the brain. Spine's all jacked up. There's a lot. I think it's like 37 things that are supposed to be wrong with me. It's part of it.
Baking cakes.
They're probably diagnosed with PTSD because, honestly, right, so when it comes to PTSD and complex, the symptoms are different, right? So when you're talking to the person diagnosing you, and they ask you these questions, you get responses, and they're like bad, right? But the way that you respond to the question they ask is how they're going to diagnose you. They affect you differently. Yeah.
I had to ask. They just literally medically retired me because they see what I went through. So I didn't go to word or a psych or anything like that. I still go to psych.
Oh, that was messed up. I saw that blown coverage from the jump.
One's not above the other. It could affect one tiny thing, one singular event could affect someone even different than if you had multiple incidents.
There's stats on it if you do your own research, that they're both bad, but at the end of the day, it's not
because I feel in some weird way I can fix myself.
Well, I know, but like, that's like saying.
That's also like saying, like, you're wrong, like, I'm wrong, and you're right. I'm saying, like, hey, we can both be right. Like, it's just a jacked up situation. It's not a
Hey, bro.
But like,
You said what?
he seems to be.
You hear your mic sound again?
But like, there's stats proving that
I can't hear you.
PTSD.
Your mic is good?
Experiences.
Yeah, my mic is on.
Flashbacks and all of that, and multiple things if you did your research. I'm not saying PTSD is like. That's why they're categories. They're not the same thing.
They do slow.
I feel like it's like a disconnect.
I mean, I don't think so. Okay. So you're saying CPTSD is worse than PTSD?
Or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead.
Most
Chance to respond to that.
This is not.
Like worse than like it literally like it's stats like you can research it. I'm not saying people with like the PTSD don't have it bad. They do, of course. Like,
It didn't let me. It had me choose the wrong play.
No, so what I'm saying is that PTSD affects everybody in different ways. I don't believe this Chiefs and chronic PTSD is
Well, Josh Jacobs.
You were saying that this.
I work in my definition. Chronic is given to the title of PTSD to indicate that it was somehow like a prolonged event. Like, so chronic PTSD is all it's indicating is like you said, SF, like you can get PTSD from seeing a bad car wreck. That can be a particular event in your life.
Well, Josh Jacobs stay on you.
But let's say a person experienced multiple car wrecks.
Josh Jacobs.
I have what's termed from the VA chronic PTSD. But does that make my PTSD worse than someone else? So we don't know how everybody's different.
That was a bad throw.
I don't view that as saying, okay, I got chronic PTSD, so my PTSD is worse. I mean, I can talk of things that actually feel real lines, what I see personally, but everyone experiences it differently. I don't get the hierarchy or the upper echelon saying, because I have chronic PTSD, you get PTSD. Because you not only, say you get PTSD, then my case is not just the rules. It makes no sense in my eyes.
But I'm not talking about me personally.
You say that if I just do research, I know what I feel.
So you're gonna lose 2 yards every time you run that play.
I don't think you turn. So to me, it doesn't really sound like y'all are disagreeing. So it sounds like Tess is talking about it objectively, like by definition, and it sounds like SF is talking about it by experience. So yes, that's personal experience.
So
But Tess, that's not. I know. Tess, on the other hand, though, is not talking about personal experience. She's just talking about a more mechanical, like the objective definition of it. She's saying by definition, they get the label chronic to those who have more long-term lack of trauma. And she's not talking about it in the first person at all. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to say.
She was though talking about
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
damn it. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that would irritate me if somebody turned to tell me
with it.
That their truck was worse than mine or something like that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't think it's fair.
7-0 on
Like,
EA
that's my point.
Sports.
You know, who am I to judge?
That huge loss on the
Yeah, that's why
sack makes
I
this
didn't.
job
I guess I
much
just
more
didn't
difficult.
work
It's now
right.
second down and 22
trying to
yards to
say.
go.
I was like,
Okay. Next time.
Damn, hold on to the ball.
He could not hang on. It's third down.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and
she
recap
left
the
after
sack
she
on the
left
first
this
play of this
there.
drive.
Like, I'm
That threw a
done.
wrench in what they were
Hey,
doing.
it's all love. I know what you're trying to put out, you know? So, yeah, I was trying to steer
And
it
that incompletion set
to
up
a common
another passing
understanding.
down here.
So, I hate that you went through that.
Now it should take it on third down, but it's going to wind up.
What was I doing?
The offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all.
Why did you come in?
They've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after
Well,
this.
oh, yeah, you can have this might say something.
Going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on fourth down.
Hennessy.
What up with it?
This looks like it's
Why do you keep coming to my life
It said it.
after you said that shit?
What did I say? What did I say?
Trying to get to the marker.
It said you invited me to the whatchamacallit, so I came on.
Did not. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and you know, normally we focus on the media.
No, I did not.
complimenting your beard and all, brother.
I said I lost. No, I said I got custody of my kids because their mom didn't show up to court. Yeah, that's how.
And then you texted me. After you texted me after the live, and I responded to you.
And it'll be second down.
Hey, like, not much. I was just like,
Baker's going to give it to him.
yeah, because I'm halfway and I haven't
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
And then you were like,
A gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
responded and said,
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Mayfield, and he's going to get it.
Ugh. Nuh-uh, yeah.
Come on, you gotta explain that shit.
Well, that's not. Well, I already know. I got custody of my kids because their mother didn't show up to court. So I don't know. I do not remember. I do not remember saying that at all. Because. Well, I remember. I know the messages, but saying that on. But dude, it's not gonna be you guys. What you have to realize is you guys are somebody. You guys are people online who have no bearing on my life whatsoever. So I mean, let's just be real. Nothing's gonna be worse. Nothing's gonna be. Yeah. Right. Did I? Why do you feel like I'm lying to you?
Well, you about to find out right now. Go ahead and roll the page test. Yep. Look, put that on the screen, bro. I'm tuning into this now.
She said I said it on a live. I'm not talking about what I said in her DMs. That what I said in the DMs is what I said in the DMs. But what I said on live, I didn't say that on live because I got custody of my kids because their mom. Yes, I am. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I said exactly. I have not recanted anything I said before. Now, if she says I said that on live, I believe she's mistaken. But what I said in her DMs is what I said in the DMs. Ain't nothing. I mean, I can't take that back at all.
I have to, if I get the messages, I have to end it.
And that starts this drive just across the 30.
But I
Yeah.
have to receive.
I believe it. I believe he's dead.
Well, I said what I did say that. She did say I'm half white, and I said you don't look white. That's what I've been saying. Yeah, I did say that.
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter, points on the board here. I think they're feeling okay. On play action.
He thought Tess was black, so he
Oh no, and that's the thing too. Now I'm not, and that's the thing too. I mean, I'm not like a big fan of white people. You don't see me. I won't coon for white people. You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, the backslide is crazy.
how is that backsliding?
We're talking to white people that we mentioned white women, and he's like, whoa.
Boy, I saw little Tess. I like white women.
This is my thing. All y'all can go to my profile.
I don't even date white women.
Yeah, I'm a weird.
For me, I know you didn't think I was black. I'm sorry, I don't look black. I look like, some people think I'm a straight white girl, but some people can tell I'm half Hispanic. Some people can be like, oh, I can be Hispanic. I'm halfway.
Oh, come on, that's a touchdown.
Just speaks.
His wife is Jamaican, Mexican, Native.
But it's just a backslide for me, bro.
Yeah, no, it's a total backslide. It was a total backslide.
Yeah, totally. That's what I said. You just gotta stand up.
Y'all ain't never heard me say I hate white people.
But my thing is, the thing that's weird to me is if you feel that way, fine. But why the fuck would you slide into my DMs after the line?
Yeah, that's the sketchy part.
Yeah, I really think you got it mistaken. I honestly think you got it mistaken because I did not say.
There is something wrong for sliding into DMs. Imagine if someone said, oh, look, I can't stand DLK, and then more than they slide into DMs after my
He's like, ouch. No, like, see, the thing is, y'all not paying attention. This Swift makes Pop sweat a little bit because it's nostalgia.
Why would I pop sweat over people who are not even near me? That is so stupid.
Like, you guys aren't even real.
Y'all are non-factors in life. Jeez, oh peace. You guys are people who don't matter in life. You don't have no bearing on what goes on in my life. I don't hate white people. Why do you want me to say I hate white people? You said I said it, but that's not what I said. Okay, good. Do I have to... Oh my goodness. Man, quit sleeping with your sister, bro. You do a whole lot better. Yeah. How can y'all tell?
neglecting.
What team isn't? What team on the NFL isn't black?
Hey, I can name both.
Which ones? Your high school football team? 70% of the NFL is black, dumbass.
One NFL team that's just fully black. I don't know.
My favorite quarterback in the 80s was Randall Cunningham. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
It's because he doesn't like the Brits.
I know I just want to know why he hates us.
Yeah, you're not saying what he can't say, because if he says it, it backfires on it.
What difference? And what difference does it make to you if I hate white people? If I hate white people, what's going to happen to you? Are you going to explode? Are you going to explode if I say? And like I said, she is mistaken because I never said anything like that.
This is crazy. I got in a lot.
I'm not lying. I said what I said in the DMs, but I didn't. Even in the DMs, I didn't say I hate white people. Get the DMs and let's see what I said in the DMs.
If you say you hate white people because I'm half white, and then he was trying to, he was like,
black women even more.
he was like,
No, like I know that. Like that. You know.
Man, all 5 of my baby mamas are black, dude.
What?
All 5 of my baby mamas are black.
My ex-wife is mixed / black, kind of. I don't know. She tried passing all this time. I found that annoying. But like, that's why. Like,
Ancestry.com told me I'm 13%. Now I look white as fuck.
hey, Ancestry.
Guys?
Man, Jordan Love ain't showing me. Jordan Love ain't doing nothing for me, man.
Ancestry Americans can bring me a story or genetic information, and probably will. I've never committed a crime where my DNA could be like linked to it, but I'm never going to do that because I don't need them storing my genetic information. I mean, that's it. One of those what is it? Registry. It's my mom's a European gypsy. Oh wow.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about
Austria.
I got all of them. See how much white is an English fucking But you know what? You know what's so cool I found out? By 11 or some bullshit like that, great-grandmother, she's the niece of Pocahontas, so I'm black. Yeah, that nigga. I was like, that's cool shit. Yeah, she traced it all the way back.
You're related to Pocahontas?
Yeah, the niece.
Where did they find Pocahontas' DNA?
Yeah, but like I grew up in North Dakota, and there's a lot of Native American culture out here.
Oh, come on, man.
But it's still out here in the Odas.
Actually, you know what? They do DNA tests all the time because they got fucking courses. Dumb question, maybe
We're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
If he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in. Because to me, it's like
crazy.
I still only get a sniff or two.
a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And a heavy tackle catch intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football.
Just love everybody, man.
Not a whole lot of defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start.
I don't either. No offense to the lady on the field. I don't want anything to do with me. But
What up?
With Hennessy?
No.
He said white women.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The drive starting with
Like,
first
y'all
down,
don't like
11
white
yards on that pickup.
I like them. I just don't know how to.
Oh, how come we couldn't get that ball off?
If you locking that shit up.
I got a woman that was almost half white, Hispanic, Jamaican, and she cost me $200,000. So,
Dang.
I've had enough. I've had enough of it. And that's nothing new, man. That's not what it is.
Second and 21.
Color thing? Or is it mentality?
It's honestly with her, it was that she tried too hard to pass.
That's a mentality.
It could be, but like, come on. You get to say, I'm sorry, but dude, if a chick's got a 50-inch ass on her, she ain't gonna pass as white.
Nah, there's pogs out there. There's some pogs out there.
You know right off the bat, that's why I love black man. Come on. Like, I've dated white women, I've dated black women, I've dated women of different ethnicities.
Yeah, but what black women who date white dudes are weird.
When your ass is
They're not normal black women. They're not normal people. Black women who date white men are weird. Those are they're not regular. They're not even regular black people. In all honesty, if you look at any black woman who dates a white man, dates and married white men, like Serena Williams, Halle Berry, and Halle Berry is mixed, but no, but you'll see they have. You talking about who? No, I didn't. White women don't like white men. White male culture is against women. What do you mean? What is he asking me? What is he asking me? That's normal. Black men are the most desired men on earth. Every ethnicity on earth wants to date a black man, wants to be with black men. That's just a given. Who do you mean? Who told me? Even during slavery, white women wanted to be with black men. I mean, what are you talking about? It's not something I made up. Even your host is damn near half black. How do you think she got half white?
Black woman, right? Be okay woman that date a white man and think they're weird.
They are weird.
And the white woman is normal.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There you go. On the planet.
But at the same time, I hope this.
One thing I would agree with is, that black men are the most sort of
Tell me how it's not true. Then what's the difference? Because of and our prowess. You saw that? You saw that? Yeah. How many? How many? No, how many black dudes you know with 6-inch penises? Nah, let dude answer that question. How many black dudes you know with 6-inch penises? Yeah. At the same time, this dude knows the length of black men's penises. Give me that. I'm about to at least score a touchdown here, baby.
I think it's too late for that.
Yeah, it might only be, 7.5 or 8 or whatever.
Yeah, this is the first time in
it ain't got a lot of relief, but it's
I had to put that ass, man.
it's operating optimally.
All right, brother.
And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. But
you're a damn liar. You said 7.5 because everybody knows.
what's 7.5?
Yeah, and that's the reason why black women who mess with white dudes is weird, because
what I am saying is this, is that the difference, and this is what she said,
after the touchdown, here's McMahon.
was that just because I showed up with a penis doesn't mean she has to do all of the work.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And his guys will
And
get the
that's
football.
what she found to be extremely different. Like, I'd run a back.
and that was the black woman, right?
Yes.
Yeah. See how weird that sounds? You just proved my case.
Dude,
That is a weird ass thing to say.
you're chipping out on me right now, man.
Ready to get their game started. And a few kneel down.
I bet I am. I don't come from a culture of boy lovers. That's why.
Stop shouting for a second. Just appreciate it. Let her know she's the sexiest woman in the room. And she is at home with the door.
You should have to do that over color. You do that to any person.
Exactly.
That's the point.
Exactly. So it's
Black thugs too. Black people can't shoot. It's gas.
100%. But
Black women's educated, whatever race, doesn't matter. You gotta agree to
100%. When a woman feels sexy, she's going to be a woman. She's gonna submit to you. You're not gonna have to sit there and have to say,
Damn.
I'm the man, so you listen to me. No, she's just going to
Damn.
want to listen to what you have to say. She's going to know that you're going to take care of her. And that is a woman will
and not do dumb shit like going to prison. That's all it is.
According to what
Hennessy said earlier, being criticized after is not a good feeling, bro. Like,
Not for you.
it's not an amazing feeling
it makes you feel like you're on a bucket list.
Like, yeah, the block, and you're object, dad block.
Oh my goodness. Who has objectified you?
Real, like, I felt real strange when she showed up and she was listening to like this song where it was like, you know, oh, I got my white man of the roster, pasta and lobster. And I kind of was feeling like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, no, I was like, okay, is that what I am? Because, like, am I, like, your white dude? Because, like, I didn't straight up told her, I'm like, hey, I did it black women before. I know what you guys have gone through, and just to let you know, like, you're not the first black woman I've dated. Not, like, fucking nature, you seem real cool. And I'd like to get to know you. And she was like, well, thanks, I appreciate that. But then, like, she was telling me, like, oh yeah, I had, like, nightmares where all my family and everyone was calling me that bitch, and this and that. And one time she was like, yeah, I love this song. Oh, my white boy, pasta and lobster on my roster. I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
You know that song.
What I say? Weird. I told you. Weird.
I don't keep track of who sings what song and all the lyrics in every verse, but y'all know exactly what song it is.
So they'll get 8 out of that.
What are you gonna get? Yo!
Being a 3rd and 3. Coming up.
Yeah, there's probably.
You gonna run it back? You wanna run it back?
I couldn't hear you. What you say? Sorry.
Ah, hell nah! Yeah, man, run it back. Send me an invite.
Any color, any ethnicity, any culture, it is a bottom-up issue. You know, how you but that was what I said initially.
Yeah, but reference how black men should treat black women. That's how the conversation
That's not what I said at all. Now look back.
I would think how any man should treat that.
Yeah, any man, if you're in love with a woman, it doesn't matter her color, doesn't matter your color, like that. Oh man, love is like everything. And we need hatred when they say the color or this or that. That's your everything. You know? Again, but keep rephrasing what I'm saying. I'm happy to hear you.
Okay, so if you wasn't saying mentoring black men, why did Joe come in and we're talking about loving women, and then we talk about Joe? How did those two conversations started to collide with each other? Explain to me how you get there.
You jumped in like after we were all beating up Hennessy because he said he hates white people. He still ain't answering that.
I already said it. I already said I don't hate white people.
Yes.
I mean, you could take it or leave it. I mean,
Was Kenya not here when we were talking about
She wasn't.
Okay, so basically, Kenya, I had noticed Hennessy was up in my live. I didn't notice at first, and I was like, Hennessy, why you keep coming back to my lives? It was like, well, you invited me, da da da, and I was like, well, I invite everybody, but I was like, why you all steady coming back to my life? And you also slid into my DMs as well. And I was like, why would you slide into my DMs if you literally stated on my live that you hate white people and something about his kids in the courthouse that he can't stand to be around them. So when he slid into my DMs, I thought that was weird because I'm half white, okay? My mom's Mexican, my dad is white. So I responded to him when he had slid in my DMs. I said, why are you texting me if you hate white people when I'm half white and on top of that I have a son who's almost fully white because his dad's white? So why the fuck are you sliding in my DMs? It don't make no sense. And then he responded in my DM and he was like, well, you don't look right to me. I said, sir, I just said outside. That's what, and I said that online, but I don't think he was here. To me, I just thought that was weird. That's like, you don't. That's weird. No, that's weird. Like, if you really don't like it, why would you slide over? Like, I mean, you can look at my account. You can tell I got white. You can tell I got white.
Because he kind of was like you know, he said.
Yeah, you cute.
And women ain't objects. Answer the question. I want to know the answer to the question. Answer.
Well, cause she cute. What do you mean? I thought I just said it. I didn't know. First off, whether she was white or not don't have no bearing or not if I'm gonna slide in your DMs. I don't hate white people. I don't like going to court. Oh yeah, most definitely. I've cracked hella chicks I ain't like. Yeah.
I wait until marriage to have sex. I'm gonna be honest, like dead ass. I waited until I was married to have sex.
Some men are treated otherwise, but 80%.
That's crazy to me. Like, why you treat people like why you treat women like objects? That's just crazy. That's why we have the situation we have now. People worry about body counts and what constitutes as a body count. Like, that's just wild.
Hey, bro, if you like a 304, then that's what you like. I mean, a lot of white dudes are like that too. Like they'll share their women with men. That's why I mean, being a black bull is a big thing. Like they like watching black dudes do it to their girls.
All I was involved in, all I wanted was a 3 or 4 that a lot of guys like you wouldn't have a problem with me dating the women I have been dating.
You would stay toe to toe.
So you saying most black women are 304s?
Yup.
No, that's not what I said.
Damn. No, dude just said yeah.
Why would you say that?
That's not what I said.
That's not what he said. The other dude just said it.
That's not what I said. No, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Why is that my opinion? Statistically, most of them are sex workers. So, yeah.
Most of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Most black women are. Woo! You ever seen a movie called Pretty Woman?
That's what I love.
How am I a coon? I'm a coon now? Oh, there go. First I don't like white people, and now I'm a coon. Jeez, OP.
Just tell us why you don't like white people.
No, well, I'm a coon now. I love white people. Coons like white people, love white people. That's Uncle Ruckus. I stand on the fact a lot of white men are cucks. A lot of white men are boy lovers. Black women, what do you mean proof? They used to do something called bull breaking back in slavery days. And then we could talk about what y'all do now. Look at John Wayne Gacy. Look at Jeffrey Dahmer. I mean,
There's a lot of children loving organizations that are
headed by white dudes. Come on. Look at who touches kids the most. Woo! That's what I say. Any woman who messes with white dudes, there's something off about them. Because given their history, if you look at white men in their history, and you're like, damn, let me get a piece of that. There's something going on in your head that's not right.
Has it ever occurred to you that maybe black woman is messing with white dude? And I'm not saying that black men don't do this or are.
They got bigger pockets.
But has it ever occurred to you, Hennessy, the dude that's listening to her.
No, not at all. You, like I said, you have to look. If you look at white men's culture, especially starting from Europe, the Spartans used to take boys from when they're 6 years old to they're 21 and molest them. They used to take them away from their mothers, train them to fight, and molest them the entire time. When you look at Roman culture. When you look at Roman culture and all the phallic symbols, you'll see phallic symbols everywhere, over everybody's house and everything. They worship. Europeans have a homosexual culture. During Shakespearean days, they hated women so much that when they did plays like Romeo and Juliet, the young boys would play the women's parts. Now, mind you, in Romeo and Juliet, they had kissing parts. So, the white men's culture is homosexual. And for any woman to be attracted to a white man is off-putting. Knowing your history.
How many kids do you have, and how many mothers
7.
do you have?
None.
I can tell you this.
0. I'm 48 years old. My oldest child is 25. I stopped.
So you have 0 mothers.
Yeah, because let's get back to the fact of how gay you guys are. That's what we need to talk about. Why do you guys touch kids so much?
Hold on. So, like, you said touch kids. Did somebody told us touch
Touch who?
Justin Bieber? Like, we literally have
Not at all. Right, none. If he did, he didn't get convicted of it. And 9 times out of 10, if he did, Justin Bieber loved it. I got 7 kids by 5 mothers. None. My oldest child is 25 years old. Ooh, yeah. You will emasculate yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's your culture. Your culture is to emasculate yourself. You guys don't, white men do not mind bow down to another man. Even in Spartan culture, a Spartan, if he saw a man was a better man than him, he would give his wife to another man to make a child by him.
What you're doing isn't Spartan shit.
Yeah. My children are grown. My youngest three.
Yeah, because it's kind of like.
No, dude, you jumped in the last second.
No.
Why do you keep bringing up his child support with his children? That's the blessing from the other topic we're talking about. He's talking about our rights.
Right.
Yeah, but that's because he is the his children or not, because he's not protecting his children. He's talking about the history of white male
and homosexuality. That's the point. Just because, regardless of how much money I pay in child support, does not deflect from the fact that black women or any woman who dates white men aren't weird. I just said, because of their history of any woman who decides to date a white man is weird. White men don't like women because I just said, first off, white men don't like women. White men like men. So, and they are the number one perpetrators of touching children. What other Yes.
So, do you think that white men deserve that love like no woman do? Because you said not just the other.
No, not at all. No, not at all. Why would you want to be with a pedophile? Why would you want to be with somebody who touches kids? It's part of their culture. It's part of their culture. And it's been part of their culture for a long. They just gave women the right to vote in 1920 in America. Women just got the right to have their own checking accounts in 1975. White culture hates women. For any woman to say, you know what? Okay. And that's in the freest country in the world, ran by white men. Because white men don't like having women who are free, who make decisions for themselves.
75 is 25 plus another 25.
It doesn't matter. It was the late 20th century. It was the late 20th century. It's 50 years ago.
Yes, 50s, but rounded in 60s.
What? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. It is 60, but it's 1975, and it is 1925 now. That makes it exactly 50.
So now, my son has he may have 12 baby mothers that don't pay child support, and that might be the truth, and he may have to stand it. But the black man, it doesn't matter with that, it's his truth, and he has to stand in it. And the truth of the matter is that history does have a record of a lot of things that he is saying.
Thank you.
I'm not holding on to that. Artificially made the highest value of women would be able to develop another person, right? We would multiply. Men was upset about that, white men. And white women had to get an ally, and they made it lesbian outlets to get away from men because they were killing women, slaughtering them. Yeah, look it up. Look it up.
All right, well, so with this tape, you have to understand that with this tape, there also can be a flip side to this. That means that it can be said that
Gotcha.
no one should date a black man because it's a high risk that like this is something that people say.
That's a stereotype that we have to
Yeah, but it's not a stereotype.
Hear me out. Baby Daddy prominently came from the Caribbean or orientation, and we just adopted that because they weren't in the United States. That wasn't us. We were married. We had culture with the highest rate of marriage. Black American. Yeah, now it is. This is not true.
And where do you get these statistics from?
We have to take accountability
that black.
Because it is a truth that we're not getting married like we should, and that's the truth. And we have to convince people feel that they don't want to marry, they don't want to build us and have kids by us. We're both trying to be making a little kids, making my dad, making a whole children.
But yet we're still only 13% of the population. No, I'm a fact.
Stabs and wick and snap and
It's not just that.
No, it shouldn't be.
They are. Woo! Like them ankles.
crimes. If there are 100 people in this country and one group is 45 to 50, another group is 13 to 15 people, and then you have other groups. But the people that there are 13 out of 100, they're doing 40% of the violent crime. That means that out of every 100 violent crimes, they're responsible for 40 of them, but they're only 13 to 15 of the 100 people. There is a disproportionate representation in those statistics.
Okay, so I'm back to my original statement.
Yeah, so
I noticed that 17% of taxpayers, I put it in focus on the health-care people, not black people, right? Because someone, that's not, let me get back, I'm about to backtrack, let me land first, I haven't completed my thought, right? Because someone mentioned that because the baby mama and baby dad saying that their tax money is going to us. And we're not really receiving that much of that money. That's my point. And I'm not reflecting that. I'm not agreeing what you're saying is factual. I'm saying that you're playing like your money, that the taxpayer money, that the taxpayer taking care of all black people.
You baited me.
And I'm just stating the fact that it's not the black community that's capitalizing on the risk. We're not going to change the narrative that act as if we're deflecting because like you're constantly deflecting. And then
yeah, it does.
You're deflecting from things that's not a switch.
I can show you facts.
Wednesday night in the hospital with my oldest son and my ex-wife while he was getting his appendix taken out. Okay, I have 2 kids with 1 woman, and guess what? His services, the cost of his surgery, everything is going to be taken care of by my health insurance. It's not going to be taken care of by the state. It's not going to be taken care of by anyone else. It's going to be taken care of by you.
Justin Herbert.
That is
right? So I understand totally what you mean, because he's been on my insurance since he was 2. Now he's no, right? I'm not talking about my children. I'm not talking about my children, and I'm not talking about your children. I'm not talking about my children, and I'm not talking about your children.
Justin Herbert.
Those percentage.
You see that? You saw that. That's Justin Herbert. You see I got a star underneath me? What does that mean?
No, that's not the initial point, not right now. That's the initial point earlier, but not in this. How the conversation is going. Okay,
That's too much. That's why we're here 20 minutes later.
But even after 20 minutes later, there's little details that we're addressing in the conversation, and those are the details that I am discussing. I may not be speaking of the broader issue that you asked in the question of Tennessee, but I am addressing some of the minor details, and then those are where you're deflecting back to the major one. And I get that there's a major topic, but in there, there's minor details that we're addressing.
I would think that you said that you find it very refreshing black men that are willing to hold black men accountable. Just as I have always done with any men, white men, black men, anything. There are men who are willing to hold their men accountable, and you have a problem with that.
No, I agree with you that black men should hold black men accountable.
And white men should hold
white men accountable. Because right now, white men aren't taking any accountability for anything that Tennessee has said, which is fact. That is true.
Fallacy and white men. Please educate me. I would agree that. Please educate me. You just said that Hennessy was completely around everything you just said. Well, he said that in Roman history and Shakespeare and Shakespeare, it was all about fallacy and white men being fallacy. So please educate me. How is that true?
Yes, all of you are. Every white man on earth is a cuck. Prove to me that you're not. All white men. That's why it's weird for any woman to like a white man. That's nasty.
When you get into
I'm
the
not gonna
second half of
put
the tie,
on the just of it.
you start
If I
realizing
don't think
every
I'm trying
point
to do
takes
my
on a
marketing.
bigger significance.
On the just
And
of it,
this is
we
pretty
have a lot of
significant right here.
children
This is where you start
out of
putting
wedlock.
pressure on that
Big mamas,
secondary.
big
And
daddies,
that's a
right?
job well done.
Not all of us is that
Eluding
way,
the pressure
but the
line.
just of it is that way. I take accountability.
And this
You
will be
understand
too
what
low
I'm
for
saying?
him to bring
For
in.
my
It's incomplete.
and I'm gonna be honest about my
That's the issue right there.
Momentary setback, though, for
It's
the passing game.
everyone's
They have
humanity.
been moving
It's
well this
everyone.
series. Good thing for them, though. Still
We
two more games to
Tell that to America.
Centimeters, that's the
Third
fucking
quarter,
issue.
all tied up. This
Tell that to America.
It is.
we do have
But some people choose to say
our
things
community.
Yeah,
They'll swing this into Davis. 5
There's some
yards
issues in
now,
our
it's 3rd and
community.
5.
Oh,
Come down look from you there,
Oh, I
partner.
know.
I think we're on the
it's
same
not
page
just your
now.
community.
Just
That's
our first catch. I think we both thought
It's
he'd be
not
a
just
little more
your
active in the
community.
passing
We
game.
tried.
Let's see a chance to start.
We had
But them
we
trying to
had
get
a
the
lot
ball to
of
him a little bit
places
more
that
here in the second
got
half.
we had our own communities and the government.
we're not going back to
How many
next
places is your community
They
laid
set
down
up
to?
the screen for Davis. And they'll get this down to
We
the 10.
tried. We keep
They
trying.
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up
That's
the
what you're
1st and
right.
goal.
He's been
That
one
could
of
be
the
one
most
of those
sensible
turning
just
point plays
so
in a ball game.
he's the
They
damn
don't get you
respect.
the lead here, but
What
they
are you
can make a
running?
statement and
I
get
made
6
an
points.
example. He said,
And
"Why
they're
your
certainly going to
community
get
aren't
that
trying to?" And I
opportunity
made an
as they
example
get the
of how we
conversion
tried.
and set up
We're
1st
gonna
and goal.
continue to try.
We're going in circles, bro.
how
Throwing
are you
again.
trying?
Escaping the
I gave
pressure
examples,
right.
and he told me that's not to speak of. That doesn't matter now. We could go back further.
Here's how it is. Listen to the men in your community. The men in your community that want it, that are advocating for
That was a drive
accountability,
that had real
are
promise
doing
here to
that.
begin the 3rd quarter, but
Like,
ultimately
these
derailed by
men
A&T.
are actually black
To be
men.
in. Start this 3rd.
Is that men overall tell men overall do better.
And you're right. I agree with you on that. That the women need to stay in their lane, and the men need to stay in their lane. But I also think that there's things in the foundational Black American community that we need to address amongst ourselves outside of the culture. A lot of cultures don't have the same experience and effects that we have.
But the white people understanding is saying he hates white people.
I'm sorry, Justin. You're not finished.
I never said I hated white people. I said I didn't hate white people. I mean, the fact that you guys are homosexual cucks don't mean that I hate you. I mean, that's just what you are. Lions eat people. I don't hate lions.
I think you should think of like your whole, every last person. I don't think that's completely. I think you can fix that. But it is, it's historical. It's historical.
He's your community, right?
You just heard him say that. You just heard him say that.
And that's the thing. I disagree.
Do you think every black man believes the same thing I believe?
It's wild, dude.
Do you think every black man in America or in the world believes exactly what I believe?
No, actually, I don't.
Thank you.
I've never said that.
I know a lot of dudes that I'm totally friends with.
And 99% of them are coons. They're Uncle Toms and Uncle Ruckuses.
My best friend is black. Bro, my friend would throw you around for just this view you have.
Yeah, because he's a coon. That's not mean that's that's nothing I can do about that. I mean, just because he wants to suck on the white man's teeth, I mean, that has no bearing on you guys being cucks and homosexuals.
Just tell us why you hate us so much.
I don't hate you. I don't hate you. You are what you are.
I heard balance around. I think that's right. Y'all have a good night.
Stop, dude. Just stop. You're interjecting yourselves in places that are just unneeded.
I did hear him say that, but I'm gonna be real.
There you go.
I don't care because this is the thing. Some people do need the fuck up and going around.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be real. I was eating. I was
Yeah, I thought you was.
I clicked on your profile, I see a tiny little picture on top left. I can tell.
I like all your pictures. I like all your reels and everything.
How about you pay attention to your kids, bro?
My kids are my oldest son is in his apartment.
I don't care about your oldest. How about your youngest?
Listen, bro, Hennessy, you said out of your mouth, I mean, you know, that you lost custody of your children because you didn't want to go into the white man's house, the courthouse.
No, I said I didn't want to. I said I did not want to go and switch over my child support after I got custody of my kids because I don't like going to court. I don't like white people in my business.
Yeah, and then another thing is you're weird as fuck decided to my DMs because Tennessee, I remember the live that we was on. Actually, I remember, and we were speaking about kids. That's how you even brought up your kids, right?
Right.
That's how you brought that up. And I remember speaking about my son specifically. My son, to you, my son's a nasty pedophile, a nasty this, a nasty that, because he damn near fully white, my son. Because yes, I am half Mexican, but at the end of the day, I'm only half. My daddy's son is fully white, so he for real, you got like what 25% Mexican, and he look like a straight white boy. So to you, you would say my son, just by him being born, is this and this and this and that, which is fucking disgusting, by the fucking way. To have a mindset like that.
Okay. It keeps me out of trouble though. Keeps my booty hole safe.
You're weird. I'll stand on it. I'll stand on it.
Stand on it.
You're fucking weird, bro.
Yeah. And I know it's weird for a man to you. It's weird for a man to like women. That's weird to you. And I understand because that's your culture. Your culture is to like men.
Like, please, I would love to meet you face to face. You're fucking weird.
No, you wouldn't. You would not like to meet me face to face.
It actually sounds like projection. It sounds like projection.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. Especially after I said I have five kids' mothers and 7 kids, which means I'm quite heterosexual. So there's absolutely no projection there. Oh, see? Do you see that? Okay. Yes.
Do you think that a white baby, let's say it's a baby that was just born into the world, a little baby, innocent, don't know shit, baby, white man, gonna grow up to be all the things you say?
If he's raised by white people, he will be.
Bro, he can't even raise his own kids. He's trying to get parents advice. You say you're playing video games.
Yeah.
You can't even take care of your youngest kids. That's what's
My youngest kids are asleep in bed. They're getting ready to go. They got school in the morning.
Let me make sure I understand. So you think?
Whenever go to my profile here on TikTok and look at the very first video.
Okay, honey, so listen. Earlier you said all white men, but now you're trying to make an exception. Like if a white man got raised by another race, maybe he won't turn out like that.
Maybe he won't. More likely he will because it's in your DNA.
I hope become like you, right? 5 baby mamas, 7 kids. Man.
Yeah, because I like women. I like sleeping with women. I don't like sleeping with kids and men. Oh, you know why? Because that's in your culture. I mean, you have a natural propensity towards homosexuality.
You're projecting so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't see
Okay.
it.
Great. I'm glad you see it. I'm glad you see it.
And you're projecting?
Yeah. I'm glad you can see that I'm projecting.
Oh, yeah, you're projecting.
All right.
It's fucking weird.
How is it weird to project?
Everything that you stated is like your ABC of this nuanced African American hierarchy that's